Hi, this is the second video in this series focusing on analysis of pandemics and discussion of the maths and data around them. We are discussing a toy model simulation of a viral outbreak. What we're then moving on to is showing a outbreak where we try to put some controls in. So at present, in what's in front of you, each of the meeples has been allowed to go out between 1 and 5 times a day, and that averages around 3.5 times a day per meeple. That's a lot of productivity. That's a lot of time spent outside the house, and as we all know, the way they talk about it at the moment, and way of mitigating an outbreak is to quarantine people, is to stop them going out. So I'm going to try and show you now a scenario that I've set up with the intent that we sort of show what would happen if we do limit that down. I have added a little extra thing in that the meeples wake up every day and they go out to a number of businesses, and as you know, if they catch it at the businesses and take it home. If a business in this scenario does not receive anybody coming to visit it in a given day, it will close down. Now, in the real world, there's lots of reasons why this doesn't work that way. Businesses can take out loans. Businesses usually don't have that bad a cash problem that's such a problem. But it's a dumb simple model, and it might sort of give you a chance to think about why limiting people's movement might be problematic. So I'm just going to move on to my second demo. Restart the situation. And as you can see straight away, the number of businesses is falling because the meeples aren't going out as much. They're only going out once per day. If a business randomly doesn't get anybody, it's likely to fail. Now, we don't have that as a problem because the real world decided to give people tax breaks and things like that. But it sort of hopefully gives you an idea of the problem. Though the other side of things is there's only one infected, and that's it done. That is the pandemic over. If I go to my readout screen, we had 1,816 businesses close over that period, and we had 2 people die, and we only had 188 infections, and that the 188 infections is out of a population of 25,000 times 3.5, which I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to do the maths in a YouTube video and get it wrong, but it gives you an idea. It's a lot of people, and we had less than 200. So that gives you an idea of why lockdowns are important. The next one is to show why lockdowns are important to remain control of. In the next one, we are adding, we're allowing people to go out a maximum of one more per day. So it'll be a range between 1.2, meaning they've got an average of each meeple going out, to 1.5 businesses a day. And as you can see, the amount of businesses is still falling. It's not that better. But if you wait, when we get to day 50, the number of infected would be much higher than if we'd have done one day. So we've just gone past where if we'd have kept everyone a year in and stopped them from leaving the house, and only limited to them going out one exercise per day or one visit to a shop per day. We've already gone past that. So we're now in overtime. There's more people, there's more risk because of actually having increased the amount of days. But it's interesting, we're probably going to cause more economic damage because the recession has gone on for longer, which that's an interesting lesson for why we should keep people economically constrained in these situations. And the next one, we've increased it again, but I'm not going to spend much time talking about that. But it sort of shows that there is a need. There is a chance of, if you keep everything locked down, you can slow down the rate of infection by quite a lot. The problem is it's not necessarily true. It's a bit of a gamble, that you could get the wrong, outcome that comes out of it. You could get a situation where, it goes on for longer, and it destroys more of the economy because people break the rules. And if you get that, you get more risk, more infections, more damage to the economy because it just go on for it just goes on for too long. So I'm hoping that is at least a way of looking at and discussing lockdowns. I hope you'll join me in the next video. Have a good day.